Hey, it's Mindy with Astrology by Love, here today for Cancer Sun and Cancer Rising's horoscope for the months of September and October. We will be talking about the horoscope for the lunar cycle, starting at the new moon eclipse on September 21st in the sign of Virgo and going to the new moon in Libra on October 21st. I appreciate you hanging out with me today, Cancer. I want to mention that there are 3 outer planets during this lunar cycle that do not officially connect with each other, but are within 1 degree of connection the entire month. All 3 are going retrograde. So I am talking about Uranus in Gemini, Neptune in Aries, and Pluto in Aquarius. So Uranus is sextiling Neptune, it is trining Pluto, and Pluto is sextiling Neptune. So Uranus in Gemini is very much bringing a surprise in communication, unusual ways to communicate. Neptune in Aries is giving us sensitive leaders, maybe disillusioned fighters. And with Pluto in Aquarius, this is just a revolution among the people. And so these energies are all working together in the background this month while everything else is going on that I'm going to be talking about. And I just wanted to mention that. I appreciate you hanging out with me. Please like and subscribe. I've got some links down below you may want to check out. Please share this video with others who may be interested in finding out what the universe has in store for them. Let's go ahead, jump in, and get started. On September 21st, we have the new moon eclipse at 29 degrees of Virgo. Cancer, this is in your 3rd house. So there is a new start there. This is something that we tried to make happen about a month ago, and it got frustrated, and we had to restart it. And this is the restart. Your 3rd house is the community. This is short trips, siblings, basic learning. These are the people in your life that you don't choose. So this is the folks at the gas station, at the grocery store, just in and around the community and the neighborhood. Saturn has recently moved back into Pisces, and so it is opposing this eclipse, making it a little bit more difficult, putting up some blockages, frustrating it. But this new start happens in spite of this. It is pushed through by the universe. We are feeling this energy about a week beforehand to about a week afterwards, but the actual eclipse, the start of this lunar cycle, is on September 21st. Then on September 22nd, the sun moves into Libra. So Libra rules your 4th house of family, home, upbringing. These are your roots. So this is a time of year, just part of your yearly cycle, where you focus on family. Family kind of comes into the spotlight, and this is part of your regular yearly routine. Also on the 22nd, as soon as the sun enters Libra, it opposes Neptune in Aries. So Neptune has been in your work house, your career house, that 10th house, causing some sensitivities there. Perhaps art and music have become a thing at work, but the spotlight being shown on your home and family time can kind of trigger some sensitivities at work. This is a fast-moving energy. It's there on the 22nd. Also on the 22nd, Mars moves into Scorpio. Scorpio rules your 5th house. These are your kiddos, your passion projects, your creative fun. And Mars is motivating you to hang out with those kids, to spend time in your passions. It may also get you a little testy towards those kids. You might be bickering, fussing at them, but enjoy them if you can. Do physical activities to get that Mars energy out. Mars will be in Scorpio for about 2 months, so lean into this energy with your kids. Then on the 23rd, the sun connects with Uranus and Pluto. So this is very much the energy of masculine energy, saying stuff we don't expect, rearranging things for the betterment of everybody. But this is definitely not planned. This is surprise energy. It winds up being positive. It provides for an interesting day. So that is on September 23rd. Then on September 24th, Mars, which is newly in that 5th house of creative projects and kiddos, squares Pluto in your 8th house. So the 8th house is the secrets we keep with other people. This is stuff that others know about, but we don't let the public know. Sometimes this stuff is shameful, sometimes it's private, just like finances, bed pleasures, addictions. And so Mars in that 5th house is triggering some kind of control or rearrangement behind the scenes in that secret world we have with others. And this is not a nice energy. So Mars square Pluto can sometimes incite violence. Don't let someone make you a victim, Cancer. This would be happening in the behind the scenes area of your life and with your kids. So don't let your kids become a victim. Don't let yourself become a victim. This is a faster moving energy. We will be feeling it about a day or two before it happens, and it will go about a day or two afterwards, but it comes exact on September 24th. So take care of yourself, take care of those kids. Then we have a few days where no planets are coming directly in contact with each other. The next time a planet contacts another is October 1st. So Mercury squares Jupiter. Mercury is in that 4th house, that family upbringing, home. Your mind has been on your family, on organizing the home, communicating with family, and this square to Jupiter, Jupiter's in your 1st house. So you are just feeling good, you're feeling positive, you're knowing everything's going to work out, and you're super positive in your communications with family. You know it's not just going to be good, it's going to be great. Everything's not just going to be fine, it's going to be fantastic. And so this is definitely the energy of over positivity. It's still beautiful energy. Enjoy it, Cancer. It's a fast moving energy, and that is on October 1st. Then we have another few days of no planetary contact. Then on October 6th, Mercury moves into Scorpio. This is that 5th house of kiddos and passion projects. So Mercury here makes it easier to communicate with the kids. You're thinking about them, they're on your mind. These passion projects, that's easier to communicate about and talk about as well. Mercury is going to be in Scorpio for the next few weeks, so lean into this energy, use it. Then on October 7th, we have a full moon in Aries. So this is your 10th house. This is work, career, the legacy you're leaving in the world. This full moon puts some pressure on the dynamic between work and home life. So work comes into the spotlight. Some things may be revealed at work. Also on the 7th, Mercury in that 5th house of those sweet kiddos and those passion projects squares Pluto in that 8th house of secrets. Secrets, stuff that you don't want them to know. This could be threats with communication. Once again, this could be a very not nice, manipulative sort of energy. Protect those sweet kids. This is a fast-moving energy, but it is heightened because of this full moon. So all that takes place on October 7th. Then on October 8th, thankfully, Venus sextiles Jupiter. So this is beautiful energy. Venus is in that 3rd house, community, cousins, sibling, basic learning. You've been enjoying your neighbors more, enjoying your siblings more, probably enjoying reading more. And a connection is made with Jupiter in your 1st house, and you are just enjoying yourself that day. You are feeling good in the community. This is excellent energy to go hang out with neighbors, call your sister, call your brother, hang out with your cousins. And of course, you could read a book as well, Cancer. Put October 8th on your calendar. That should be a pretty enjoyable day. Then Venus continues along in the sky, and on October 11th, Venus opposes Saturn. Venus is still in that 3rd house, the community, the siblings, the books, and it is opposite Saturn in the 9th house. So Saturn has recently moved back into Pisces, causing you to have a little bit more discipline or reserve when it comes to your calling, what you're wanting to master in this lifetime. You're becoming a little bit more dedicated, a little bit more organized, a little bit more structured in this area. You're figuring out the plan and what it is that you need to do, and you're getting back on track. That plan for your calling, that discipline, is kind of holding back the fun in the neighborhood and everything. This is a short-term, fast energy, but it is there on October 11th. Then on October 13th, Venus moves into Libra. There is fun and enjoyment to be had in the family. This is very much beautifying the home, cooking delicious, wonderful food, enjoying family, having them over for family dinners. Also on October 13th, once Venus enters Libra, it opposes Neptune. So the fun and the beauty in the home kind of triggers some insecurities and some sensitivities in the work life. So this is a fast moving energy, but it is also there on October 13th. And on October 14th, Venus trines Uranus and Venus trines Pluto. So this is some more of that chaos, kind of controlling, surprising communication, revolutionary energy with the masses. Cancer, this is in your 4th, 8th, and 12th house. So the fun in the home is kind of causing you to be secretive, to go deep, and causing some anxiety in that subconscious mind with Uranus there. It should be a pretty interesting day. All this energy is working together. It should be positive, but it's a lot of movement and triggers. Then on October 16th, the Sun, still in Libra in that 4th house of family, is squaring Jupiter in the 1st house. This very much gives you pride, an abundance of pride for your family. You could very much be bragging. This is a big ego. This is something that feels good, but it may not necessarily look good. However, enjoy this energy, Cancer. You can be proud of your family, and those are your folks. Then on October 19th, Mercury and Mars come together in the sky. This is called a conjunction, when two planets come together. This happens in your 5th house. This is kiddos and passion projects. You may be verbally aggressive that day. This is also an energy where people are driving too fast, they're thinking fast, they're speaking fast, and they're doing it in aggressive ways. Road rage is definitely going to be a thing that day. If you've got to drive to get to what your passion project is, drive to get to your kiddos, be very aware of this, because that's just going to be the natural impulse of that day. This is an energy that will not be there for very long, but just be aware of it. That is on October 19th. Then we come to the end of this lunar cycle. So October 21st is the new moon in Libra. It's the start of a new lunar cycle. This new moon in Libra is beautiful. These are gentle, positive, wonderful energies. This new start, this shift that's going to be taking place will be a very pleasant one. This will be in your home life. This will be with family. So definitely enjoy this new start, Cancer. And just as a bonus, I want to mention that on October 22nd, Neptune moves back into Pisces. So Neptune has been in your 10th house, and it will retrograde back into your 9th house, Pisces. And we will talk some more about that in the next video, but just wanted to mention that. So I appreciate you hanging out with me today, Cancer. Please like and subscribe. I've got some links down below. You can sign up for my free e-newsletter. There is also a link below to get a reading if you want to dive deeper into what makes your soul tick, what makes you who you are. Also, share this video with others who would be interested in finding out what's going on in the universe and what they can expect. So I appreciate you hanging out with me today. I will see you again soon, Cancer. Have a good one.